The completion of construction of the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya couldn't have come at a more auspicious time. Ayodhya is gearing up for Diwali in a grand fashion. The city is aiming to break another world record with 2.6 million diyas and 2,100 devotees. The visuals show a stunning display of diyas across the Saryu Ghat, and thousands of devotees have already reached. The Ram Mandir has also been decked up with flowers and lights ahead of Diwali. This is how the ground floor looks ahead of Diwali. To say that it is beautiful will be an understatement. When Prime Minister Modi led the consecration ceremony of the Ram Mandir temple in 2024, the ground floor was ready. The ground floor, which was unveiled at the main sanctum sanctorum of the Ram Lalla, the childhood form of Bhagwan Shri Ram. Besides the sanctum sanctorum, the ground floor has 5 mandaps: Gudh Mandap, Rang Mandap, Nritya Mandap, Pratna Mandap and Kirtan Mandap. The highlight of the newly constructed first floor of the Ram Mandir is the Shri RamDarbar, with marble idols of Lord Ram, Mata Sita, Lord Hanuman and brothers Bharat, Lakshman and Shatrughan. Ram and Sita are seated on a gold-plated throne, flanked by Hanuman and Bharat at their feet, while Lakshman and Shatrughan stand respectfully behind them. This arrangement exemplifies devotion, hierarchy and sacred familial bonds central to Ramayana. The idols are intended to depict the coronation of Lord Ram after his return from exile, showcasing the ideal familial and righteous principles of Indian Dharma. The main set of idols was crafted from white marble by artisans in Jaipur, with the Pandey brothers of Pandey Murti Kala Kendra leading the project. There are 140 intricately carved pillars on this floor alone, which are further adorned with divine imagery and scenes from the Ramayana. The first visuals have shown polished stone, delicate carvings and intricate inlay work that reflects the timeless architectural traditions of India. The inauguration on November 25th will be a landmark event, marking the culmination of years of devotion. Prime Minister Modi is expected to be present at the event. Ayodhya has witnessed an unprecedented tourism boom. The city has seen 5.76 crore visitors in 2023, and this year, between January and March 2025 alone, a staggering 20.36 crore visitors reached the city. With the Mahakumbh 2025 contributing to the surge, estimates suggest the total visitor count for the year could reach 45 to 50 crores. Basic maths would tell you that even if every one of these spend 5,000 rupees in Ayodhya, it would add a staggering 2.5 lakh crores to Uttar Pradesh and India's economy. Rajalakshmi Joshi, political analyst, joins us for more on this story. Rajalakshmi, Ayodhya gearing up for a grand and splendid Diwali, a special one this time as far as the temple and its reconstruction is concerned.
Jai Shri Ram Uday, and very Shubh Deepavali to you and to all your viewers. And yes, it is very timely that all these preparations are in place in Ayodhya for the Deepotsav and for the Dhwajarohan that is going to happen on November 25th. Because as you are aware that Deepavali is, it is the celebration of Shri Ram, Prabhu Shri Ram coming home. He is returning home after being victorious over Ravan in Lanka. So that is the entire symbolism behind the entire celebration. So it is only an ideal celebration if all these celebrations are happening on such a grand scale in Ayodhya. And this grand temple, grand Ram Mandir that has happened at RamJanmaBhoomi, that is something that has been the aspiration, and that has been the it is the fruit of the devotion of millions of Hindus, millions of Sanatani devotees of Prabhu Shri Ram. So this, and I think that it is a befitting tribute. If you have visited the Grand Ram Mandir that is right now in place, I think that is something that is definitely a landmark, and that is definitely something that is bringing in crores of devotees from all over the world.
Absolutely.
It is not just from our own
Talk
country.
us through, how you believe this new reconstruction is going to add space, design and aesthetics to the temple as well. We believe this fresh portion is likely to be inaugurated next month, with PM Modi being there as well. Rajalakshmi.
Yes, Uday. Right now, as I understand, the construction of the boundary wall is happening, and after that, actually the landscaping is going to start, which is going to take another few weeks. And then subsequently there is going to be this auditorium, and there will be this the audio visual, and this entire there is a wax museum that is going to be inaugurated also, that will depict the entire story of the Ramayana. So all of this actually is going to definitely add to a lot of tourist interest also, apart from the spiritual and the religious importance of the place. And also it will definitely generate a lot of awareness and information
Yes.
about the entire story of the Ramayana.
Also,
So then
Rajalakshmi, what
obviously,
kind of a boost is this going to give the local economy of the region as well?
That's a very interesting question there, because always in Hindu culture, in Bharatiya culture, if you see, temples have never been in isolation. Temple towns, temples have been the focus, or they have been the center of the entire economics. So the entire activity of the whole village or the town used to happen in the temple. So there were a lot of activities around the temple which still exist. So you have a lot of services happening in and around the temple. And then of course you have all these other services, related services, like the travel, tourism, and of course the hospitality, the hotel industry. So all of that is definitely going to be a big boost in not just in Ayodhya, in surrounding areas of Uttar Pradesh as well. Just like the people who used to come to the Mahakumbh in Prayagraj, they were visiting Ayodhya. So similarly, people who visit Ayodhya will also visit nearby towns, nearby places of importance in Uttar Pradesh. So I'm sure that this will boost the local economy, and
Yes.
obviously the entire state as well. And also it gives a befitting tribute, not just to Hindu culture, but to our Bharatiya culture. This is a landmark, Uday. It is not just about Hinduism, it is about Bharatiya culture. So this, I think, is something that was much needed. And a lot of people are definitely going to benefit. The localites are obviously going to benefit from point of view of infrastructure, economy, all the ways in which the livelihood. There are people who are transporting people from the checkpoints to the actual temple also. I don't know if you have visited. So all of those, there are these eco rickshaws, and there are people who are actually into all these services. So a lot of things are happening there, Uday. So a lot of local delicacies, local arts and crafts, and all of those, all those. Like in Uttar Pradesh, you have every district, there is one speciality that is being focused on. So all of that is definitely getting a boost
Yes.
by all these places of religious importance and spiritual importance getting a makeover or a redevelopment there.
Thank you, Rajalakshmi Joshi, for joining us with your perspective.